Hello, hello, it's Joey Atlas here. I've got something very quick and special for you. So if you've been following along the story, you'll know where this fits. If not, I'm going to catch you up to speed really quick here. So I'm in the new garage. We're in the townhouse. Just moved in about a month ago. We've got one of the, I'm going to call it the Sculpted by Genius for now. That name may be changing by the time you get one in your home or office. Or small training studio. More on that later. So here's where we're at. If you've been following along the process for getting these produced so that you can buy one yourself, you know that this past week I placed the order for version 4.0, the prototype 4.0, to make sure it works perfectly with all the improvements before we make the first founders batch so that you can get yours. Now here's what's going to happen. In about 4 weeks, that unit is going to be here. And so I'm going to have 3 units. You can see I have version 1.0, which we designed and built about, 11 years ago now. So I've got 2 here in the garage. I'm not going to be able to fit another one. So here's what we're going to do. And what's going to be cool about this is that, well, I'll tell you when you come inside. So please excuse the mess. We're still not fully moved in. Me and my daughter, Dara, who's behind the camera, are still unpacking boxes and getting situated. So it's a little messy. So we go through the kitchen. Now here's what's cool about what I'm showing you. She and I live in maybe a 1,200 square foot townhome, which means it's relatively small. So you're thinking, well, how are we going to get a full home gym fitness center into our place? Well, I'm doing it in one of the smallest types of living spaces available, which means you're going to be able to do it really easily regardless of where you live. Now here's how we're going to do this. We're in the first floor of the townhouse, basically have the quote-unquote family room with the couch, and there's a TV, and I don't have TV service, but we do watch an occasional movie there, and we stream music through it. Then we have the quote-unquote dining area, right? And so you're looking at this room thinking, well, where's he going to put this complete fitness center and family fitness solution in this room? Well, here's what we're going to do. Now, when it gets here, I'm going to videotape the arrival. I'm going to unpack it in this room. I'm going to assemble it in this room in less than half an hour, I'm aiming for. And it's going to go in this room, and I'm going to shoot future videos for you to follow along in this room. Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to take this table and chair set and slide it over maybe a foot or so, give or take. I might resituate it. I've got some ideas. That's going that way. This cedar chest is going to have to find another home, so I'm going to have to think whether it's going to stay down here or go upstairs in one of our bedrooms. And these boxes, of course, will be unpacked by the time the new unit gets here, and they'll be put away. And so we're going to have a space here that's maybe 5 feet wide by about 6 or 7 feet coming out, and that is going to be where the entire family fitness center is, right in that space. And I'm going to be showing you videos on how we use it, full workouts, full sessions, the whole shebang, so that you'll see this will fit and everything can be done inside the house. So on top of that, at this point, I actually am brainstorming and entertaining the idea of making the launch for the Founders Package a Kickstarter campaign. I've been in touch with a longtime friend and health and fitness acquaintance who has invented, designed, and brought to market several major health and fitness products that have sold in the hundreds of millions of dollars. I said hundreds of millions of dollars. You probably have 1 or 2 of his awesome inventions in your house right now if you hadn't had them in years past. So he and I have been talking about this. He's been a great mentor. You may eventually meet him. We may do some things together, but here's one thing that's really cool. This guy knows his stuff, and he's been watching some of the latest videos about what we're calling the Sculpted by Genius home gym unit right now, which may change, and I may need your input on that. But he's been looking at the videos more closely, and our last conversation was, he said, you know, you really have something here. This is very quote-unquote genius, the way you've put it together. And and we had further conversations. There's more to come, but hearing from a master and true guru like him, hearing those compliments and validation about what I've put together and what it's going to mean to you and other people like you, it's affirmation for me. So I will share more about him later, more about what's going on here. You will see the videos that I mentioned. And that's it. Dara and I are about to head out to the beach. It's a beautiful fall day here in Northeast Florida. We're going to go do some power walking on the beach, get some sun, have some fun. And that's it. Stay tuned. I'll be back with more soon. Love you. Thanks for watching.